Hello, this video is going to be for the resource, um, and it's for the class EdTech Voice. So the video will just demonstrate one of my favorite websites, and it is, I consider, one of the best resources for a teacher or for students in this matter, and I want to share it with the class. This website that we're looking at right now, it's called Khanacademy. It is founded by a man who thinks, who started off tutoring his cousin and then start building a library of his lessons for everyone. So it's basically a library of all the videos that he wants to share in regard of school. So let's start what we could see and watch. So there's a huge for diversity. If we scroll down from the home page, the address is khanacademy.org. I'll try to post a link somewhere here, maybe on saying a link to this website. Then you could link it, and then you could explore it yourself. So in the front page of the website, you could just scroll down and start viewing all sorts of material to look at the videos that demonstrate what he wants to talk about. Teaches us the topic at hand. You could just skip. Obviously, the most developed area is math, because math is a big deal. They're really pushing that. There's also a few sciences, humanities, and others. Unfortunately, most of the history is related to American history because he's American, but there is some other interesting histories involved as well, a little bit more. Test preps, not too familiar because I didn't really look into it, but again, there's that bias on American. Um, so you could jump around, look around stuff. There's algebra, calculus. It goes from the most basic one, from arithmetics like basic additions, to as complex as, let's say, calculus. Something much more developed and difficult. So you goes from, let's say, grade 1 to grade, easily from high school, senior, maybe even like university level, first year. And this is one of the tips and things about the website I like to show you. That's like the watch. Watch is a big thing. Now, the practice part, which is another thing I like about this the website, is that you could actually practice what you have learned. Unfortunately, this only works for the mathematical part. So I'll show you a little bit of the star map they have here, and I did a little bit myself. It's basically you do an exercise. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. What you want to do is to click on the things you want to work on. Let's say I have trouble with, let's say I'm a grade 2, and I have trouble with additions, addition. So I'm going to click on addition 2, and I do the mathematical answers, and I, do questions here like this is 94, yay, happy face, you know. And I could practice this. Now that's one great tool for the students to learn their knowledge and through practice. And also another thing, the third part I like to talk about is the coaching part, which is what I understand is probably the most powerful tool for teachers, particularly the math teachers, is that I could see the progress of my students. So what happens that if a student has an account, you sign in, you write down your name, and actually you could log in with a Facebook account or your Google account, and create an account with Khan Academy. Log in, and then you could add a coach. Like if you look around, you could get your student ID, and then you post your student ID here, and you add the coach, or you could add a student that you want to add in. So you'd be either way it could work. As you can see, my friend tested this with me, so we just want to look at how it is. And then finally, I could see how well the students are doing. So it's great. It's a great tool to see how well they progress. Unfortunately, I don't have a class to look into, but here's an idea what it looks like. I could see how's the activity and how much videos how many minutes they've watched the videos, how long they took for the exercise. Energy points is the points they get, like this number here, that when you succeed in the number, in the question. And one final part that makes me makes me really engaged is that they created some kind of achievement award, like some kind of achievement system. That if you do a certain task that you create, so this gives them a sort of an incentive. It's particularly true for gamers, people who play games to be perfectionists, try and collect things to be better for gloats, uh, bragging rights. So this is a really interesting thing to do. So yeah, that's about it. I talk quickly, and that's about it. So yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.